Hello everyone, my name is PolishLynx. Let's continue Everlasting Summer. When we came back, Olga Dmitrievna told Sovyonok, I just remembered that the cards were at your place. It's okay, we got it. Good. Slavia and Olga Dmitrievna went inside. I was going to follow, but someone grabbed my hand. Alisa. Her gaze sent a shiver down my spine. Not a nice one. You want something? I asked carefully. You're going to play this stupid game? Yeah, something wrong with that? Nope, nothing. She was turning to leave, but then slowly looked back and smiled. So you play cards? A little. I couldn't figure out what she wanted. So only Durak and that's it? Card game popular in USSR, similar to President. I have no idea what those games are. As if you're a poker star. Well, yeah, technically. Then you don't have a chance. Why? Because. So you know the rules. Of course. Well then, you'll have the upper hand. I couldn't see why would we go on talking and motioned towards the door. Why do you keep trying to leave? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Let's make a bet. What do you mean? You're such a slowpoke. The cards, what else? And what do you want to bet on? That I'll win. That's quite a possible outcome. I agreed calmly. So, are you afraid? No, I'm not. I'm not big on bets when I don't like my chances. And you're not big on taking risks too. Such an astute observation, I'm impressed. Right, then No, you're not! Now what? I sighed in exhaustion. She was starting to annoy me with her rubbish talk about some pointless bet. If you won't bet with me, I will tell everyone that you tried to seduce me. Oh my goodness! I can't believe that! That's good one. What? You heard me! I could imagine her doing this. Don't be stupid. Who's gonna believe you? I've been here less than 2 days, besides... Want to try your luck? Right. And what will happen if I win? I won't tell anyone anything. And if I lose? Slowpoke mode again? I'll tell everyone you tried to seduce me. I told you already. So you're telling me now that I had to work to prove that I didn't do something when I didn't actually do it. If that's how you want to look at it. Not a simple decision. On the one hand, it was stupid to agree. I didn't know the rules and gambling wasn't my thing. On the other hand, she could really make me feel she could really make my life hell. Then again, can I even trust her? She can do it even if I win. So, have you made a decision? I was going to answer, but suddenly Lena came around from me from behind. What? Nothing? Lena hurried inside. So? Bet with Alisa. Do not bet with Alisa. I don't know those guys too. Alright, God damn it! I don't know! Alright, bet. Whatever. I may regret it 100 times. Fine, I'll do it. She smiled. But if I win? Yeah, all fair, no cheating. Alisa turned, went up the stairs and inside the canteen. Why am I doing this? Because I told you to! Because she can set me up regardless if she wants to. Since she decided to, anyway. I let out a heavy sigh and followed her through the door. Inside everything was ready. A few pioneers stood here and there chatting. The tables were moved out of the way to make room for players and spectators. I looked around. Something was going on in the far corner. When I came closer, I saw a large piece of paper with a diagram drawn on it. My name was among the players. And who came up with all this? I patted Electronic, who was standing near. Well, of course it was your most humble servant. He bowed to me jokingly. This made me uncomfortable to the point of squirming. And why in the world am I among the players then? I was disappointed. A few seconds ago I thought I still had a slim chance to evade this tournament. Then I wouldn't have to fear Alisa's revenge for losing the bet with her. But now that hope was gone. It was pure coincidence. Yeah, right, coincidence. Except that I was already acquainted with every one of the contestants. While there were a few dozen of the pioneers standing in the room. I was seized by anxiety. It's a feeling of being watched while standing in an empty room with no windows and doors. Will there be a prize? I asked him lazily. I wanted to distract myself with a pointless conversation. Electronic was just about to answer when Uliana came out of nowhere and started jumping around him. Prizes! Prizes! I heard something about prizes! Do you know what is the main ethos of the Olympic Games? It's not the winning but the taking part that counts. Hey, what? No! You'll understand when you grow up. She made a wry face and jabbed Electronic in her ribs. So what about the prize? Well, I don't know. It's not up to me. He made a helpless gesture. Really, if they came up with this stupid game, at least they could give the winner a chocolate medal or something. Uliana suddenly jumped and raced off to somewhere. I wish I was that optimistic. So what about the rules? Wait a bit. Not everyone is here yet. I looked around canteen. Alisa, Slavia, Lina, Miku, and Shurik were here. It seems like everyone is here. Not everyone. Xenia is not here. Does he feel uneasy, or is it just me? She's not here, so what? Pick someone else instead. No, I can't do that, he answered slowly. I decided not to ask exactly why can't he do this. Well, go fetch her or something, I don't know. He can't go, he's the host of the event. The camp leader appeared as if from nowhere. But Olga Dmitrievna... Electronic whined. Semyon will go. Right, Semyon? She looked at me and smiled. Of course, who else? You can go, man, for that smile. Where is she? In the library, I guess. Okay. I dragged my feet towards the door. Please hurry! What's Electronic's problem anyway? Night is coming soon. I was going to take my time, so I slowly paced towards the library. But I found Xenia before I even expected. She was sitting on a bench at the square, staring at the agenda, who was silent as always. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you. Sitting here, as you can see. She frowned. Well, let's go. I don't want to. She looked away. Why not? I don't want to. I sat beside her. Listen, I don't like the idea of this contest myself, but we can't let everyone down. I surely didn't sound like myself there. A couple of days ago I wouldn't even think of saying something like that. Xenia looked at me with surprise on her face. So everyone is waiting for me? Isn't that exactly what I said? Yeah. I won't go anyway. She frowned and hid her face. But why? I gestured with my arms, wondering. I don't know how to play cards. Alright, so what? Same problem here. Then how can you play? What? You can only do things that you read about in books or something. Of course. She was surprised. And what if you end up in Antarctica and have to rely on hunting polar bears to survive? Polar bears don't live in the Antarctica. Xenia smiled. Doesn't matter, it's just an example. Come on, it's not like someone's life depends on the result. She took her time to think. I just don't want to let anyone down. Right. I agreed sarcastically. And don't you think anything funny about that? I didn't get what she meant, but anyway. Obviously everyone has their weak spots. In a minute we both were back at the canteen. Everyone looked at Electronic. So, he cleared his throat. Each round consists of one game. In case of draw, you replay the game. After this, the loser drops out and the next round begins. Since the number of volunteers, he looked at me. Since the number of players is just 8, we'll have only 3 rounds. Is everything clear? A crowd cheered. And what are the prizes? The prizes! What are they? Uliana, cut it out! Slavia stepped forward and tried to catch Uliana. I won't rest until the prize is mine! The prize is mine! Seems like this girl alone had enough energy for a warp jump to Alpha Centauri. Prizes! Prizes! She repeated it over and over. Stop it! Slavia tried to reason with her. Electronic seemed to be getting dizzy from all this running around. Let's start already, I said calmly and added to Oliana. Or you won't get any prizes. Looks like my argument got through to her, so she took her place. Slavia followed her, giving me a grateful smile as she passed. The pioneers finally settled down. I approached the table that Lena sat behind. You don't mind? She looked up and blushed. Don't worry, I don't know the rules myself. And how can I be sure that's not only myself? I sat down. Turns out we'll have to play the first round together. Yes. Finally, Electronic started to explain the rules. What the heck? Look at the cards carefully. There are exactly 6 of them in front of you. Yeah, I hope everyone here knows how to count. Now you can look at them. After everyone had a look at their cards, Electronic moved on. The rules here are similar to poker. I hope everyone knows how to play. I knew the rules, but wasn't so sure about the others. First of all, it's a top card, then one... Sorry. Then 1 pair, 2 pairs, then 3 of kind. And so on, no flushes or straights though. In first round, you choose a card which you would like to take from your opponent. In turn, your opponent can choose to swap 2 of his cards around twice. Or he can choose not to do so, if he doesn't need the card which you are taking. Take a note here that your opponent can see which cards are trading places. In the next step, your opponent takes a card he chooses. And so on. I think it's pretty clear. It wasn't too clear to me, to be honest, to me too. Hey, you Einstein! Uliana yelled at him from the table. I didn't get a thing! You'll figure it out as we go! Electronic went to the table with the diagram, leaving Uliana to smolder in solitude. You go first? I hope I could get my mind around the game fast enough. Lena, more perplexed than usual, reached out for my cards. In the middle of the table, her hand stopped. Will you? Oh yeah, I should be protecting my card. What was it Electronic said? To try to confuse my opponent, I can swap 2 of my cards. Twice. Or I can choose not to. Should I protect it or not? By the way, I can also agree and give her the card she chooses straight away. Otherwise, Lena can change her mind and take another card if she wants to. Or she might not. Game phase defense, rounds left. Alright, so I supposed to... Free, 10, 8. The fuck? Let's take you here. Yeah, I'm fine with that. How do I... however, 3 and 3, can I do this? Things were becoming clearer. Or at least comprehensible. Now it's my turn. I can take back my card from her. Or I can choose another one. That one is shitty card. This one? That one is shitty. Lena can try and protect her card. But if I watch her closely, I can tell the card I choose regardless of her movements. Alright, the question is it shitty or is it good? Let's take this one then. Yeah, this one. I made it and it's 2. Electronic, who was silently watching our game, nodded in approval. Looks like now we're getting somewhere. Now, during the round, opponents trade card 3 times. Keep an eye on each other. Penetrate your opponent with your eyes. I chuckled. Penetrate. What's so funny? Never mind. I tried to keep a straight face. He stared at me for a moment, then moved on. And then we turned the cards up to see whose hand is better. Electronic went back to his diagram. King, Queen, 9, Uliana. Oh, 5. Alright, take this one. And this one. No, my queen! Crap. Alright, I know it's here, so I want it back. I'm staying. I'm staying with the queen. Give me back my queen. No! Alright, 9 is not bad. This one. This one. And this one. Kingo! Okay, you can take this one. I don't mind. Okay, here. Let's stay. And stay. 8. 9 win. Winner! Is it good? Is it any good? Or is it bad? I won. Seriously, it's hard to play a game that was made up on the spot, and not by yourself either. But I won. Although the moment of glory was tainted by the fact that it was Lena who was the loser. She's not very confident in general, but now she's lost. I'm too embarrassed to even look at her now. Probably I should have lost to boost her self-esteem. Shit! I should have done this. But I have a bet with Aliza. Meanwhile, Electronic proudly announced that the first round is over. A list of those who made it to the second round appeared on the scheme after a little while. A semi-finals pair consists of Alisa, Xenia, and Uliana versus me. A doom sigh escaped me. She was about prizes and everything. And she won't be so cheerful if she loses, so, well, I guess I will lose on purpose. Uliana immediately took a seat in front of me. Ha! She glared at me, grinning. How did you manage to outplay Lena? Cheated, perhaps? I'm not you. I just know how to play cards. At least that's what I want her to believe. And how could you outplay Shurik? Uliana waved her hand, showing how easy it was. I traded to join this club. She grinned yet again. Would you hold back too? Not a chance. Then I will choose which card I give you to myself. Then I will choose which card I give to you myself. Alright, but that fight will be in the next episode. See you then. Bye.